ready for your weekly dose of pixie dust with Disney Coast to Coast.
Hey folks, and welcome to Disney Coast to Coast, the ultimate unofficial Disney fan podcast. I'm Jeff DePaoli.
And I'm Patrick Dougal.
I'm Patrick Dougal.
What?
I just got back from Orlando.
You did?
I did, and I did a ton of stuff for the first time, and we've talked about so much of it on the show that I'm just going to go through this very quickly.
Go for it.
Okay, so Frozen Ever After.
Yes.
Even better in person.
Yeah.
We talked about it on the show. I loved the video of it. What a really well done ride. Poor storytelling, but they usually are. But God, first of all, Olaf has like textures and sparkles and stuff that you don't see on video. At least I didn't see it on video. I love that ride. Frankly, I preferred over Maelstrom. Sorry, I don't write the hate mail. But actually, if you had to pick between the two, would you go Maelstrom or Frozen Ever After? Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was so good. Star Wars: A Galactic Spectacular. Obsessed. Perhaps the highlight of my trip.
Really?
As for yeah. You didn't care for it?
When I saw it, I was like, that was cool.
I loved it. First of all, I got like, as we've talked about, there's kind of a limited perfect viewing area. I got in that area. So make sure you research and find out where to go for that. I think the Grauman's Chinese as a projection surface is brilliant. My only thing is the fireworks need to be centered if they're going to keep those big bursts in the air. But I will say, and they'll be happy to hear this because this will be cheaper, I don't even think it needs the big bursts. I think if you just use the projections, the lasers, and like the surround pyro that is centered, it's fine. I don't even think you need the big bursts for it. I think it's brilliant though, and I hope it becomes like a staple at the Hollywood studios. I really hope it comes back after Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam.
Bam.
Hoping. It's very, very good. Tree of Life Awakens. Well, first of all, Animal Kingdom at night. This is sad. I found this to be a little sad. Now, granted, Rivers of Light isn't going. Jungle Book Awakens, or what the heck did they call that? Was it Jungle
Alive
Book?
with
Alive
Magic.
with what?
Magic.
Yeah, Jungle Book Alive with Magic. That wasn't playing either, so I didn't get that. The nighttime safaris, I would never, ever suggest anybody do that.
Yeah. Did you see the sunset?
Yeah, that was pathetic. First of all, like, it wasn't even noticeable. Like, it was like a LED screen behind bushes and stuff, and it was stupid.
It was a sunset.
And the lighting, I expected like beautiful theatrical lighting in the safari. And granted, I understand they're working with real life animals and they can't probably do exactly what they want to, but I would, if you have never taken one of the Animal Kingdom safaris, do not let the nighttime one be your first. Like, no way. I frankly think they should just get rid of it. As far as Tree of Life Awakens, it's cool. It's really nice. I wouldn't go out of my way for it. But yeah, it was cool. I liked it. I spent like a total of 3 or 4 hours in Animal Kingdom the entire week. That was it. I went and did Expedition Everest, Nighttime Safari, Tree of Life Awakens, and I was gone.
Dinosaurs closed.
Closed. So, and Finding Nemo the musical, would have loved to have seen it, just, didn't have time. I was all over the place. It was a crazy trip.
No festival?
Festival what?
Love Lion King.
Oh, no. I went only, first of all, if I was going to do one or the other, I would go with Finding Nemo over Festival of the Lion King. I do not have the obsession with Festival of the Lion King that so many people do.
So good.
I think it's just fine. Like, I think it's fine. Not my thing. But, yes. Moving on. What else happened? Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Sanderson Sisters are the best. That's all it comes down to. Saw it twice. Was going to hear it a third time, but they actually canceled the show like a minute into it. So that was a bummer. Muppets in Liberty Square. Perhaps one of the greatest things to happen at Liberty Square in a long time. Love the Muppets in Liberty Square. I watched both shows. Definitely the better one is the Declaration of Independence. I like that one much, much more. But it's so much fun. The song will get stuck in your head. It's just fantastic. Can't say enough good stuff about it. Beer Garden. What do you think? Did I like it or did I not like it?
Did you eat there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite restaurant in Epcot.
Yeah, no, not my favorite. Maybe my friend Derek, who I went with, very ill. Like, really ill.
Beer Garden's so good.
The mac and cheese is delicious. And what was the other thing that was...
the pretzel rolls?
Those were okay, whatever. The sausage, ugh. Leave sausage to the Italians.
Chicken schnitzel.
The schnitzel. Yeah, I mean, it was fine. It's a cool atmosphere inside there, and the performance is fun and stuff. The buffet's okay. Not my favorite. Not sure I would return there. But I did it.
I love beer garden.
I know you do. That's actually why I went, because you had spoken so highly of it.
Yum, 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 yum.
I should have stolen you some pretzel rolls.
Yum, 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 yum.
The Castle Stage Show is whatever. It's a Castle Stage Show. Let's see. I did something I've never done before. I actually took a day and resort hopped. So I went to the Grand Floridian, the Polynesian, the Contemporary, Fort Wilderness Lodge, which is beautiful. Love Wilderness Lodge. And that was like a lot of fun. And then that night I went to Halloween Horror Nights. But that was a lot of fun. Really glad I did that.
Animal Kingdom Lodge is the best to walk around in.
I've done that before, so I didn't need to go out of the way for that. But I did all the boats and everything to get to all the places I mentioned. Saw the remnants of
River Country.
River Country, yeah. I went to Fort Wilderness basically for that, and was walking around, and you can see the old slides, and that made me very happy because I'm a nerd. So that happened. I went to Polynesian Beach, as you had suggested, to see the
water pageant?
The water pageant, which is just really... Here's the thing. I am in shock that the water pageant still exists. I'm just in shock. I'm not upset that it does. I'm just in shock after all of budget cuts and everything.
So good.
Like, it's in under the radar or something. Like, somebody has forgotten that this thing still runs every night and that somebody's being paid to maintain it and drive it, because there's no other reason for it to still exist. It's just this weird little thing that I love and adore. So I went to the Polynesian for that and to watch the fireworks, the Wishes fireworks, because when I was in the Magic Kingdom, I saw Hallowishes. Now, I will tell you, they did not pump the music on the beach at the Polynesian. And I even asked somebody in the lobby of the Polynesian, I was like, I wanted to make sure, I'm like, hey, I'm going to go to like this area. Is that cool? Will I hear the music there? And he said, he's like, you know, most of the time, yeah. And I'm like, well, what does that mean? He's like, it depends on if the person at the Magic Kingdom to hit the button. And I'm like, really? Like, that's the system? He's like, yeah. I was like, okay, well, they forgot that night. So that was a little weird, but that was cool. And anything else? Let's see. Frozen Ever After, Star Wars, Galactic Spectacular, Tree of Life Awakens, Nighttime Safari, Muppets in Liberty Square, Mickey's Not So Scary, Beer Garden, The Castle Stage Show, Resort Hopping, Polynesian Beach, and I've got to give a shout out to the awesome girl at Muppet Vision 3D who would not stop halfway across the aisle because, as she said to her parents, Sam the Eagle said it was unpatriotic to stop halfway through the aisle when being seated. Cracked me up. That kid cracked me up. She literally, the parents were like, just sit here, because, you know, it wasn't full. And the little girl goes, no, Sam the Eagle said it's unpatriotic.
It's true.
So she continued to the end of the room.
Except I stopped in the middle, so.
Yeah. 3/4 at least. Come on, Patrick. At least 3/4. But overall, it was a fantastic trip. Lots of first-time things. And by the way, if you're planning a Walt Disney World vacation, I would say highly consider end of October. This is now 3 years in a row. End of October. No rain. Temperatures were decent. Humidity was low. Fantastic. I'm all for it. Now, aside from my trip, of course, lots of Disney news has been going on while I was away. Once Upon a Time, the projection show, has come to the Magic Kingdom. You saw this, right?
I saw it in Tokyo.
In Tokyo, which is where it originated. Now it's in English. Yay! Mrs. Potts speaks in English in this one. Now I just saw, what was the last one called? It was called
Celebrate the Magic.
Celebrate the Magic. Yeah, which I think it was probably my second time seeing it when I was just there, but I honestly didn't remember too much of it. I think I saw it with you when I went and visited you. But yeah, the Castle projection show is super cool. I just think we're at a point now where, like, a projection show alone, it's like we're kind of over that novelty. And to have a separate fireworks show and a separate projection show, it just seems a little outdated to me. Don't you feel like it should be one show at this point? Like what Paris does? No? No opinion? You don't care. Pat doesn't care. He's not going to see either of them. He's like, I'm not waiting in those crowds. I will say, when they name a show Once Upon a Time, there's a little bit of confusion with the TV show. I wish they'd give it a different name. No,
That's what it's called in Tokyo too.
That's okay. You can change it. Great song though. Oh, I love the theme song that they wrote for it. Now this is the one I think like some of the coolest moments. Do you have any favorite moments from it?
Well, there's some differences between Tokyo's and the one here. There's a Frozen section in this one.
Okay, there wasn't in Tokyo.
And I think they replaced the Tangled section with the Frozen. So there is no Tangled section. The Beauty and the Beast section's like honestly the best part.
That's the scene where you have Beast and Gaston climbing the castle, battling each other, and like the way that they project it, they're basically jumping on the turrets of the castle. So cool.
Also in Japan, they have side turrets to the castle that they project on as well, which they don't do at Magic Kingdom.
Bummer.
And there's no lasers. Tokyo has lasers. So let's be honest, Tokyo still has the best.
Tokyo's still better. Well, yeah, I guess I would prefer Tangled over Frozen as well. But there's also a really cool like section where the castle looks like it's a house of cards, and it's Alice in Wonderland themed. I think that's a great moment. Yeah, that and the Beauty and the Beast are my favorite moments in it. So it's nice. Like this kind of came out of nowhere. I love this. I love surprises. It's so rare because there's rumors about everything. We're always like anticipating what's coming up. This is great. I'm all for it. So congratulations, Walt Disney World. New nighttime spectacular. Now add fireworks and get rid of wishes.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, don't you want like a new fireworks? I want a fireworks projection extravaganza. We had it here at Disneyland. They have it here in Paris. I just think it's time.
Sure.
I don't know. Maybe leave a comment below. Let us know what you think. Do you like two separate shows, or would you rather one big extravaganza featuring both pyro and projection? Pyrojection.
Well, we still have what?
What do we still have?
They could do, I don't know, Disney Magic Kingdom Forever.
Disney Magic Kingdom Forever. There we go. Let's see. Beyond that, oh my goodness. So, it's happening. Speaking of rumors and stuff we've been hearing about for a long time. Drones are coming to Disney Springs.
Not the parks.
Yeah. This is, okay.
Because there's a no-fly zone.
Well,
I don't know.
They can fly. It's their no-fly zone. This is interesting. Now, if you didn't hear... You
heard it here first.
If you didn't hear, you heard it here first. It's a DCTC exclusive. So they're essentially have these drones that fly, and there are lights on them, it looks like, and they can fly in patterns in the sky. It was a very simple teaser video. And essentially what we got looks like a Christmas tree. So it's going to be a Christmas special thing at Disney Springs. Why Disney Springs? My thought is this is a major test.
Yeah. I feel like just the area. I feel like I don't know. The area is more open. I feel like they need to build something to like put these drones on. I'm wondering if it's just like a program the whole thing with like a landing area, whatever, and then just have to hit go and then it will do it, or if it's like, I don't know.
I think this is going to be a technological nightmare. Yeah. I think this is going to be a lot of testing. So I think it's smart to like not put it in a park where people have paid to attend, and then, something goes wrong, they have to cancel, and you have a lot of upset paying guests. If you're going to Disney Springs, it's sorry, didn't work out tonight. I don't know, like there's a lot of wind in Florida. I don't know how much that affects the drones. I think it's smart doing a test like this. It's going to be only drones. I feel like eventually, we'll see it. I wouldn't be surprised if like when Fantasmic comes back, if tests go well, and maybe we get some drones like this in Fantasmic. I also think, I was talking to my buddy Brandon who said, Illuminations could use a nice update. I think drones could really add to that in this sense. But like I said, mixing them with a pyro right now and all these other elements, not a good idea. This is a great test. And I mean, the video excited the heck out of me. Did you get excited?
I mean, it was a Christmas tree.
It was a Christmas tree, but it was drones. Like, this is new.
This is new.
You know how I feel about new things. I like to see new. This could essentially, this is blasphemy what I'm about to say, but just think, it could be like fireworks of the future. We no longer have to blow things up in the air. It's like we can create these beautiful patterns with drones, and it could be
not loud noises.
Not loud noises, yeah. And not polluting the air. It could be incredible.
But we're polluting the air with magic.
What?
Magic.
Yeah, I don't think it works that way.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'm excited. I totally geeked out when I saw this video. I was like, oh, it's happening. It actually happened faster than I expected. But like I said, I'm really happy they're doing this test run. And I hope it goes well. And I don't really know if this will, we'll obviously only be seeing it on video. Mm-hmm. Although feel free to test this at Downtown Disney, Disneyland Resort. All for that. Feel free. But I don't know how this will transfer to video. No, you don't want to do it at Downtown Disney?
Where?
Anywhere. You can do it on the rooftop of the Disneyland Hotel, and I'd be okay with it.
There's no good viewing area. See, with Disney Springs, you got the whole lake that can surround. People can watch.
I don't care where it goes. Anywhere works for me. Moving on from there, Doctor Strange has made an appearance at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Mm-hmm. Have you seen the video of this?
I have. It's more than
way more than a meet and greet.
It's like a mini show.
It's kind of awkward.
I would have preferred just a meet and greet.
Did you see the movie?
I did.
And what did you think?
saw it in IMAX 3D.
Yay, I did not see it. Did you like it?
I liked it. Yeah, it's definitely a fun addition to the Marvel universe. Obviously, with Marvel movies, if you say after the credits, Doctor Strange is going to be in some more movies coming up.
Okay. I saw the preview at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and I got to tell you, I was like, no. But, I'm the crazy one, because it made $85 million.
Have you seen Civil War yet?
No.
Don't listen to Jeff.
No, don't listen to me. Truly, if you're a Marvel fan, go enjoy it.
That's
I'm
great.
just not. I've had some friends who are like, Jeff, you actually need to see this. Even as a non-Marvel fan, you need to see Doctor Strange. They're like, it's so different from the rest of them.
It is,
but
it's the first introduction to magic in the Marvel universe.
Yeah, I'll go with Disney magic over Marvel magic. But
it's the same now.
Yeah, I guess so. It's basically the Force. The Force equals magic.
Well, that's Disney too.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
It's all Disney magic.
So yeah, not my favorite thing, but yeah, there's this whole show thing with some mystic arts training. He does this little illusion where a ball floats between his hands, and I don't know.
It's magic.
It's magic. We got magic to do. That's not Disney.
Nope.
That's Pippin.
Yep.
That's Steven Schwartz, which is Hunchback of Notre Dame. So basically, is Disney.
Everything's Disney.
Everything's Disney. They own everything. But yeah, the meet and greet was weird, and it was 15 minutes almost.
It's pretty long.
Yeah. I felt uncomfortable and I wasn't even there. I was just watching a video. So, and did you recognize that area of the Hollywood Studios? Because I didn't really.
It looked right. It looked to be right outside of Toy Story, where the backlot tour used to be.
Okay, possibly.
That's what I think. I don't know.
Cool. If you don't, that's of course East Coast. On the West Coast, you can meet Doctor Strange at the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood.
Could have.
It was opening weekend.
For the weekend, yeah.
Yeah, and you didn't go to that?
No, I went to IMAX 3D.
So you've only seen it once?
Yeah.
Then it couldn't have been that good.
It just came out.
It couldn't have been that good.
Well, I'm only gonna see it once because there's other movies coming out that I want to see.
Okay. So yeah, he did appear at the El Cap, which I thought was kind of a bonus, a nice bonus if you went there to see it. Let's see. Beyond that, guess whose birthday's coming up? Yours?
Mickey Mouse's.
Mickey Mouse's. You're right. Do you know how old he's turning?
89?
88.
Oh, that's so close.
Yeah, 1928 he was born. So November 18th is Mickey Mouse's birthday, and to celebrate, he's traveling the world.
Why not? He got the money for it.
Oh boy! Yeah, he's got tons of money. Let's see. He's already been to Shanghai, Peru, Paris, many other places. If you wanna check out where he's been, search the hashtag Happy Birthday Mickey.
Or you can go on his Instagram, Mickey Mouse on Instagram.
Yeah, who doesn't have very many posts. Is that like a new Instagram account?
Yeah, he just started.
Oh, okay.
He just joined. He's hip with it.
It's new head Mickey, unfortunately. By the way, speaking of new head Mickey, I noticed during Move It, Shake It, Dance and Play It.
My Side to Pie?
Old head.
My Side to Pie?
Yeah, My Side to Pie.
It could have just been like a day thing.
Old head.
My Side to Pie is leaving, I heard.
Maybe. Is it? I wouldn't surprise me. It's been there a very long time.
Well, My Side Kai was, and then My Side to Pie.
Well, they got rid of but it's the same thing. Yeah. They got rid of the best part, the is it Hannah Montana
Montana
song?
song?
Hey,
Hey,
come
get
on
on.
and join the celebration. That was my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not there anymore.
Nope.
In any case, yeah, so happy birthday, Mickey Mouse. Well, happy early birthday. And enjoy your little trips around the world. Where should he go?
Might come to my house.
Oh, how great was that? Oh, my goodness. If you want to come on Disney Coast to Coast,
Just come.
open invitation.
We'll get you a birthday cake.
Yeah, we'll get your birthday cake. We'll get your birthday present.
Yeah.
We'll take a selfie. You can post on your Instagram.
Heck yeah.
Sounds like a win to me.
Our address is...
It's my address, so no need to give that out. But let's see. Beyond that, guess what's returning to Disneyland?
A Christmas Fantasy.
Well, yeah, but I'm speaking of... When can we do this again? Oh.
A Christmas Fantasy.
No, I never want this to end.
Once upon a Christmas time at Christmas.
No.
Oh.
Paint the Night!
Paint the Night.
It's coming back.
November 18th.
18th on certain nights.
Certain nights.
So definitely check the calendar before you go to see Paint the Night.
And then a Christmas Fantasy during the day.
Yes, that's true. In fact, I think this
Sensational's over.
recently, just recently ended.
Last night, Sunday night.
Sensational. I don't know about over for now.
It's over for the year.
Over for the year.
2016 Sensational done.
A Christmas fantasy.
It's here.
Christmas is here. They've already had their first Mickey Christmas party at Magic Kingdom.
Heck yeah.
The 10th, all the Christmas stuff starts at Disneyland.
Heck yeah.
It's Christmas. Halloween's over, so it's Christmas. I will say, oh my goodness, when I was at Orlando, literally. Okay.
Literal.
So why are you just mocking me?
I was just saying literal.
Okay. So all the Halloween wreaths they put around the hub, right?
Yeah.
Like tons of Halloween wreaths. Left at midnight on the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party night. Showed up the next morning in the Magic Kingdom.
Christmas.
All Christmas wreaths. I couldn't believe it. Like I knew
Christmas.
it was a way faster transition than I ever expected.
Christmas.
And actually that next day was Jingle Cruise. When I did the Jungle Cruise, it was Jingle Cruise already.
Christmas.
Whoa.
I find it funny that it's like, oh, I just saw Booty a couple days ago, and now the Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas parade is like happening, and it's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's too soon. It's too soon. I understand it's a big moneymaker,
Okay.
but it's crazy. Speaking of Christmas time, there's tons of festivities going on over at Disney California Adventure for the Festival of Holidays, which begins November 10th, rather. Mm-hmm. Listen to this lineup, guys. There is the Blue 13 Dance Company, Mostly Kosher, Ray's, Holiday Toy Drummers, Mariachi Divas, Disney Viva Navidad, Princess Elena's Musical Grand Arrival.
Woo!
There's tons of stuff going over at Disney California Adventure for Christmas time. I have never really experienced this, so I'm going to have to check it out. There's tons of new stuff for this year.
And a new World of Color.
And a new World of Color, yeah. So I can't stress it enough. Disneyland Resort has a ton going on. We get the Christmas fireworks are coming back, or the holiday fireworks. And
Christmas in Cars Land is the best.
Christmas and the decorations in Cars Land are fantastic. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I wish they do like a unofficial lighting ceremony every night. It's kind of cool. But I don't know, you've done the Viva Navidad thing, right? Before years past.
Yeah.
Over in DCA.
It's not a thing. It's just more of a thing.
It's more of a thing. Yeah. I know people that love it, like really love it. So, Max, shout out to you.
You can just like meet Goofy in like a Christmas mariachi costume. It's kind of cool, but that's it.
Yeah, I'm just
But guess who's there this year?
Tiana!
No, Elena.
So yeah, Elena rather.
Like, no.
Elena. Tiana, Elena. They got similar names. Elena. Yes, Elena of Avalor is making her official appearance at Disney California Adventure. So,
Heck. Yeah.
So you'll be waiting in a long line to meet her.
I don't know, probably.
Yeah, you probably will. It's a new character, Pat. Who are you kidding?
She waits in line for me.
Oh, really? I don't think that's how it works.
Oh. Okay.
Speaking of holidays, more holiday news. ABC and TV in general.
TV.
We're getting a bunch of holiday specials.
A buttload.
Normally, and by a bunch, I mean 3.
And 3.
Maybe a bundle. Maybe a few.
A triplet.
A few holiday specials. Normally, we get the Christmas Day Parade.
Christmas Day Parade.
But on top of that, okay, The Wonderful World of Disney Magical Holiday Celebration on ABC November 24th, which is that Thanksgiving night? I think it's Thanksgiving night, I think.
I don't know our dates.
It's hosted by Julianne and Derek Hough. Is it Julianne?
Julian Huff.
Julian Huff and Derek Hough. Trisha Yearwood and Garth Brooks are performing. Kelly Clarkson is performing. I don't understand this whole, like, concert thing they do. Like, I don't know.
It's just promotional material.
I get it, but, like, is this really what people want to see?
I don't. I'm not watching it.
I will definitely watch because,
but, like, no one excites me unless Kelly Clarkson is singing her It's Quiet Uptown version from the Hamilton mixtape. Then I am not watching it.
Is that a thing? Does she sing
the
that?
Hamilton mixtape? Have you not heard of the Hamilton mixtape?
No, but does she sing on that?
Yes.
Oh,
it's like the Hamilton songs, but like other celebrities sing this.
Is this like an official thing?
Yeah.
Oh, who produced it? Like Lin-Manuel.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I did not know about this. Yeah. So that I don't think she's singing that.
Well, then why?
Although maybe, Lin-Manuel is definitely in the Disney family now, so maybe we'll get a little Hamilton there. I don't know.
Then I'll watch.
And let's see. On top of that, we've also got a Disney Parks Presents a Descendants Magical Holiday Celebration.
Yes.
This is on the next night, November 25th on Disney Channel.
Yes.
You said you saw them shooting this?
Yes.
At Disneyland?
Very early in November, they were shooting this on Main Street, and it was just a thing.
Yeah, it was a thing.
It was a thing.
That, if I'm going to miss one, that's going to be it. But
you're going to miss Jolly to the core.
Yeah,
Jolly to the core. Jolly to the core.
This is a very musical episode of Disney Coast to Coast. I will probably tune in and watch this. Who are we kidding? But I will make you watch it as well. But, that's happening. And then finally on, of course, December 25th, Christmas Day on ABC, we have the Disney Parks Magical Christmas Celebration. Now listen to this lineup. Julian and Derek Hough, Trisha Yearwood and Garth Brooks, Kelly Clarkson, Sophia Carson, Jordan Fisher.
Love me some Jordan Fisher.
Yeah, he's from Grease Live.
Yeah, but also he's in Hamilton now, so.
Oh yeah, he's going into
and
Hamilton.
Teen Beach
right.
Movie.
Is that what you like him from? Teen Beach Movie. But I mean, it's a lot of the same people that are doing the one on November 24th.
But he's also sang a song in the credits of Moana, so I assume that's what they're singing.
Yeah, probably. I just don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. I get it. Like, it used to be the Disney Christmas parade that they would show on TV on Christmas Day. Mm-hmm. And I understand, like, they had to switch things up.
Celebration.
It's really just concert performances. And
well, they're not filming the parade at... I remember last year they filmed the parade at Magic Kingdom.
And not here.
Not here, but now they're filming it here and not at Magic Kingdom.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so I guess that makes sense. They'll probably just use stock footage from last year's parade.
They should just, do Paint the Night.
They should. But didn't they do that for the 60th special? Kind of a little bit. Not really. But yeah, so there's tons of Christmas holiday celebration stuff coming to a television near you, or probably a computer screen as well.
Moana's Surf's Up Christmas special.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I did not hear about that.
Fourth one.
Yay. That'll be on what channel? Disney XD?
Yes.
Okay. Let's
pay-per-view on demand.
Start that rumor here. Netflix, ladies and gentlemen.
Netflix.
Does Disney own Netflix yet? What do they own?
Well, yeah, they signed that Netflix.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Sure. So what is it? Moana Surf's Up
Christmas special.
With special appearances by Lilo and Stitch?
Yep.
Okay, boom.
Filmed in Alani.
Made up right here. Don't repeat that, because people will yell at you. Speaking of Moana, we have gotten a ton of sneak peek listens to music from Moana, which is really interesting because up until this point, I feel like they've kind of treated it like it was a non-musical, and now all of a sudden they're like, yeah, let's admit that it's a musical.
Which is ridiculous because, again, you have Lin-Manuel who was
musical theater man.
Yeah. And, everyone's cramming themselves with Hamilton, including myself. So, why not? I mean, they did in the first trailer, it was Moana. Lin-Manuel's, the first name that comes up. Well, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, too.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, it's kind of been hidden that it's a musical, for lack of a better term. So, one of the songs is called How Far I'll Go. It's by Lin-Manuel Miranda, performed by Alicia Cara. I'm not familiar with her.
She sings that song about I forgot the name of it.
About rainbows?
No.
And what's on the other side?
No.
Oh.
That'll come to me in the middle of us talking.
Okay. Well, she sings like an end credits song, How Far I'll Go. Did you listen to it?
I did.
Did you like it?
I liked it.
Sounded very auto-tuned to me.
Well, it's actually, it's like her voice. It's weird.
Yeah.
You need to listen to her other song.
Yeah, that means all of her songs are auto-tuned. That's not her voice.
Well, then her style. It's just like...
Okay, fair enough.
That's how it is.
Yeah, 21st century singers, ladies and gentlemen.
Which I'm very surprised that she's not performing on the Christmas Day Parade.
I probably can't do live.
No.
Sorry, I'm being a jerk right now, but yeah, no.
Because there's like the Demi Lovato equivalent of Let It Go.
Yeah. Speaking of auto-tuned, did you hear the Rock song? You're welcome. You didn't hear this?
No.
Oh my goodness! So the Rock sings in Moana,
You're welcome.
and it's called "You're Welcome." I don't know if the Rock should sing. It's fine, I guess. I don't know. It was a little awkward to me. This was really the only song that's been released so far that is like truly musical. A lot of it to me feels very much like a Tarzan or something like that, where it like the other song, the one that I actually really liked, We Know the Way, which was performed by Lin-Manuel Miranda. Did you hear that one? Mm-hmm. That one's great. Mm-hmm. But that is like very much a song that's sung over the action of what's happening on screen, which is very Tarzan-like, or what was some of the others that did? There's that whole period in Disney where they did that. So to me, it doesn't feel like a true musical.
Well, to me, they showed a clip with it, and it felt like either the very beginning of the movie of like showing how they like got to the islands, or the end. I felt like
I thought it was the beginning.
It was the very beginning. So it reminded me of very much of like the beginning of Hunchback, where it's like the whole like prelude is like kind of like over it.
Yeah, but that's different. It's a character singing the song. And Hunchback
you
of Notre
don't
Dame,
see the character.
Well, you do at the
very
beginning. No. It starts with a choir, but then Clopin is shown on screen, and you see him singing, and then as he continues to sing, it moves on to other action. So unless Lin-Manuel is like they didn't show the whole song, and he's a character singing, it's very non-musical theater. To me, it doesn't feel like musical theater the way that Beauty and the Beast or Little Mermaid does. It feels much more like a Tarzan, where there's a lot of music, and sometimes the characters sing it, which is fine. Not my preference, but it's fine. Out of the three songs we've heard, We Know the Way is the one that I prefer, for sure.
I'm super excited for what's the name of the Alicia Cara one?
Oh, How Far I'll Go?
That one, but sung in the movie.
Yeah, I was going to say, so that one's sung in the movie. The one that they released was the end credits version, so I'm assuming Moana sings it?
Yeah.
At some point in the film.
Yes.
The soundtrack is going...
It is the Let It Go of the movie.
I don't think it's going to be the Let It Go.
Well, just in terms...
No, I understand what you're saying. It's the female lead's big number. I gotcha.
Yep.
But yeah, so November 18th, you can get the full album. So look forward to that. And of course... coming out in theaters pretty darn soon.
November 23rd.
There we go.
Wednesday. A Wednesday.
A Wednesday.
Thanksgiving.
Well, they'll win the box office then. But yeah, so... I'm very curious to see this.
I was like, you're gonna be like, I'm not excited.
No, well, I'm not excited. I'm very curious. I'm looking forward to it. Mm-hmm. I'm looking way more forward to live action Beauty and the Beast. But, you know...
We haven't talked about that.
Oh yeah, they released some images.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I was...
You're not happy?
I'm not happy.
Really? What aren't you happy about?
I don't know. I just like, I knew it was going to be CGI, but it just still looks so CGI.
Sure. I love it. I gotta wait to see the finished product.
I can't judge it off pictures. I need to see like it in video form.
Totally.
But,
Absolutely.
Well, I saw them and I was like, the pictures are supposed to get you excited, and then it was just like, oh,
really?
Okay.
I don't care for some of the designs of the characters as far as the objects are concerned, which we've discussed in the past. But I like the look of the Beast. I like the way he looks. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm so excited. And I should say, I am excited for Moana. I'm very curious to see this. And I've heard great things.
I'm almost assuming maybe a Beauty and the Beast trailer attached to Moana.
Would that be nice? I would like that.
I mean, it comes out in March, so...
Yeah, but let's face it, we probably won't see it in movie theaters. We'll probably see, like, an advanced screening of Moana, which won't have trailers before it, so... Right? Like...
No, they even... I don't know.
I don't know. You're like, I'll pay to see Moana
well,
just
yeah,
to see
I'm
a Beauty and
definitely
the Beast
seeing
trailer.
Moana again. I'm not seeing it one time.
Fine then. So maybe you'll see it. But yeah, so all that Moana stuff's coming out. Speaking of movies, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs getting the live action treatment.
Make thing.
You know what, I kind of feel like this is Disney. I feel like whenever another company or another studio makes a live action version of quote unquote their movies, they're like, nope. We own this. And so, like, is it Universal who does Snow White and the Huntsman?
Yeah.
I think it's Universal. I think they're just like, nope, that's ours. Sorry. And so that's kind of partially why they're doing it, in my opinion. But this is actually one of the ones that I feel like could make a great live action film. You know, some of them I'm not so keen about, but this one I'm interested in. All new music, apparently, for it, which is interesting. I don't know who... I would want... I just hope, like, the dwarfs aren't CG or something. Like, can we get some dwarfs in there? Let's do it. We don't need CG characters.
It'll be like Peter Jackson's Hobbit CG.
Oh, yeah. Where they have average-sized people perform. Yeah, probably. I'd be okay with that. Just as long as they're not, like, cartoons. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think of that one? Do you think that that'll be a good...
Sure. There's been so many titles released that this is going to make remake, blah, blah, blah. When I see it actually happen, then I'll get excited for it. Yeah. Like, isn't there a Dumbo that's supposed to be happening?
Dumbo with Tim Burton or something. There are a couple that I see.
They're casting for Mulan now, so I'll get excited more. But
the ones I'm looking forward to are Mulan, Sword in the Stone, and Snow White. And maybe Cruella. I don't know. I'm such like Glenn Close.
Happening, the Tinkerbell one.
I don't care.
So many.
I don't care about that one.
So many.
Lion King. I'm really curious about that one.
That one.
Very curious what they decided.
I mean, Jungle Book did well.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. More live action. And speaking of reboots, we're getting Muppet Babies. They're coming back.
They're Muppets, but they're babies.
They're Muppets, but they're babies. Do you remember the original show at all?
Nope.
Oh my god, I think it was like early 80s.
I was a Muppet baby.
Yeah, you were non-existent at that point.
I thought.
I'm very excited about this. 2018 on Disney Junior, we're getting a reboot of the Muppet Babies. I think this is one of the smartest things they've done with the Muppets. Because, as we know, they've been trying to reboot the Muppets. If you ask me, the latest TV show, was really trying to hit like an college-age demographic. Which, if you think about it, that's the most wrong age to try and get. Because they're not old enough to be nostalgic about the Muppets. And they're not young enough to be introduced to the Muppets. So I personally think that's why the TV show failed. This is genius because you're going to get people who grew up with the Muppet Babies, who are super nostalgic about it, who now have kids excited to show it to their kids, and then the kids are young enough to be exposed to it. I think this is brilliant. I think it will be super successful. I'm excited for it, and I will watch it. It's on Disney Junior. I don't care. It's for like 4 to 7-year-olds, I think. It will be CGI. Which, if you don't know, the original was like 2D hand-drawn animation. So this will be CG, and I think they're like kind of textured to look like puppets. Now, but I'm excited. You don't care?
Speaking of reboots,
let's hear it.
My age, if you haven't heard, That's So Raven is coming back with a spin-off on Disney Channel.
I actually hadn't heard about this.
Oh my god, you didn't hear about this?
No, what happened?
Raven Simone, who was on The View, she has left The View, and she was executive producing her a spin-off of That's So Raven.
Is she like a mom in it?
She's the mom who has a daughter who is now showing signs of having visions.
Did Raven have visions?
Did you never watch That's So Raven?
Never seen a single episode.
Oh my god!
I just knew. That's the chick from the Cosby Show. That's all I ever knew about That's So Raven.
That's So Raven was the whole movie. Was she has
movie? It was
the whole TV show.
Okay,
but she has visions of the future.
Oh, I didn't realize it.
Yes.
Did she
That's So Raven, it's the future I can see.
Don't even know that song. Did she ever see Phil of the Future in her visions? Yeah. Because it's Phil of the Future. He's a 22nd century man. That was a good show.
So much music this episode.
I know. Phil of the Future.
See, now if you're trying to get the audience that the Muppets missed. There it is.
Yes, that's basically it. That's our okay. So it's gonna be on Disney Channel.
Disney Channel.
All right. And she's I didn't even realize she left The View. The View goes through co-hosts so quickly now. It's kind of unbelievable. But yeah, there you go. Raven. Below, leave a message. What are you more excited for? That's So Raven reboot or Muppet Babies? I can already tell you. If you're watching on YouTube, you're voting for Raven. But
Cause there's the future you can see.
Wait a second. What was that?
That was the remix version for the new movie.
Oh, what
the new TV show? I don't know why there's a movie.
What did you say though?
That's the future you can see.
Oh, okay. We should auto-tune that. Oh, good. You sound like that girl who sings the Moana song.
That's my Britney Spears impression.
Oh, well, that too. That works. Anyway, that's it for news, unless there's anything you want to add.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Well, before we get to trivia, I do need to give some shout-outs. Are you ready for these?
Yes.
Javery, that's Javeryyyy, Javery or Javery, however you say it. Thank you so much for a 5-star written review on iTunes. Always appreciate it. It helps people find us when you leave us a 5-star written review on iTunes. So thank you. Javery on 3. 1, 2, 3. Javery.
Bam.
Bam. Also, Katie SZ. I don't know how to use that. Katie's. Thank you so much for the shout out on iTunes and the 5-star written review. And finally, there was a review left requesting shout out for wife Lisa and newborn Ellie.
Woo, newborn.
So, wife Lisa, newborn Ellie.
Hey.
Thanks so much to, I'm assuming, your husband/daddy who left this review. And yeah, thank you guys so much for leaving 5-star written reviews on iTunes. If you want to shout out on the show, that's all you gotta do. 5-star written review on iTunes. It's so simple.
So simple.
How many more times can I say 5-star written review on iTunes?
5-star written review on iTunes.
5-star written review on iTunes. That's all you gotta do.
Okay, we're done.
Okay. I think that means it's trivia time. Okay, Pat, do you want to hit me first or shall I hit you?
Sure, I'm gonna go first.
Okay, what's your trivia?
So we're talking about
Trivia time.
Moana. Moana comes out Thanksgiving weekend, which means it comes out on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Frozen came out Thanksgiving weekend as well.
Uh-huh.
However, Frozen came in number 2 that weekend.
Oh.
It did not come in number 1 Thanksgiving weekend 2013.
You're gonna ask me what beat it?
What beat Frozen Thanksgiving weekend 2013?
Oh, goodness gracious. Ooh, Thanksgiving 2013, going back 3 years. I remember sitting in the El Capitan watching Frozen. I think on Thanksgiving night. And I have no idea what else was out in the box office then. Was it a Universal film?
No.
Was it a Disney movie?
No.
2013.
Was
it a Twilight movie?
It was a series of movies.
Harry Potter.
Series of movies. They all came out Thanksgiving weekend. It was the second in the series.
Series of movies all came out Thanksgiving weekend. Second in a series of how many films?
4.
4 films. Twilight had 5. It wasn't Twilight.
So was it Twilight?
No.
Okay.
I was thinking there were Twilight 4 books, but 5 movies. Harry Potter had 8 movies. What the heck had 4 movies?
You're like right there.
Twilight, Harry Potter. I'm in that verse, the universe.
You're like right there.
So basically tween stuff.
Oh my god.
Twilight, Harry Potter. What else is in that universe?
Lord.
Wait a second. If you're yelling at me, I'm sorry. To you, those of you, now I really want to get it because you say I'm so close. Twilight, Harry Potter. Hobbit or Lord of the Rings. Oh no, there's more than 4. Wait a sec. What has 4?
I'm crying.
What giant franchise has 4? Oh no. I'm really upset. How close am I when you say I'm close?
You're just like there. It's like that.
What does that mean? That genre?
Yes.
That age? 4. The 4 is freaking.
Well, you're there.
Indiana Jones. No. No.
Everyone is yelling.
Wait a sec.
So hard right now.
Is it vampires? Give me another hint.
It's a book series.
It was a book series with 4 books?
3 books, 4 movies.
3 books, 4 movies. 3 books, 4 movies.
As usual, the last movie got split into 2.
Yeah. Oh, Hunger Games.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, took you long enough.
It was the second one
Hunger
in the
Games
series?
Catching Fire beat Frozen 2013.
Okay, whatever. They're forgettable to me. And clearly I forgot them.
Everyone had a good cry there.
No, just for the record, I want you guys to know that Patrick just compared Hunger Games to Twilight.
You said Twilight, Harry Potter, like they're all book movie series. And yes, Hunger Games is way better than Twilight.
I would disagree.
Oh my god.
I love
First of all,
Twilight.
I saw the first Twilight, stopped after that. Haven't seen any of them.
Really?
Never read any of the
I've
books.
got them all on the
read
DVD.
all the Hunger Games books and all the movies.
I've read all the Twilight books and seen all the movies.
And Catching Fire was the best Hunger Games movie out.
I think I would agree with you with that. Yeah, I think I would agree with that.
That's why I beat Frozen.
All right, well, it beat Frozen, but I think but Frozen, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't it one of those movies that actually started making more money after the
Yes.
opening weekend? Which it was one of those weird phenomenons. Scream also did that. Completely off subject, but
Avatar did that as well.
did it really? That wow. Did that get beaten first weekend?
No, it
just
it
kept
got
making
number
more?
1 and then it just went up.
I think that James Cameron should re-release Avatar and Titanic on the same day and see which one wins, and just make a bet out of $100 bills that night. He probably already does that. Anywho, I've got trivia for you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, this actually goes back a couple episodes. We were talking about the Silver Lake sisters who perform in the lobby of the Hollywood Tower Hotel these days as part of the retirement.
The Tip Top Club was under renovation.
Yeah, it's under renovation. But the Hollywood Tower Hotel is not the only place you will find the Silver Lake sisters in Disney California Adventure. Do you know?
Like performing or
No, not performing.
Just a representation.
Story.
Okay.
Their story actually began somewhere else at Disney California Adventure. Do you have any idea where?
Buena Vista Street.
Correct. More specifically?
5 and Dime.
Nope, not the 5 and Dime.
One of the store locations along Buena Vista Street.
Not really a store, no.
Well, storefront facade.
Sure, storefront.
I don't know. This Elias and Company.
Nope. The Fiddler, Fifer, and Practical Cafe is actually owned by the Silver Lake sisters. The sisters' names are Dolly, Dottie, and Ethel Bounds. And they're known professionally as the Fiddler, Fifer, and Practical, which is kind of like, I feel like...
Which is the
three little...
Starbucks?
Yeah, I think it's like the Starbucks there. So yeah, the one played violin, one played flute, and one played piano, hence their nicknames. But yeah, their story is like they own that cafe.
They own Starbucks.
And there was like the Practical sister was the one who said, hey, let's open this thing for consistent money and such. But they were also performers, and they performed at the Tip Top Club. So
Barista by day, performer by night.
Exactly. It's basically Hollywood for you.
Hollywood.
So yeah, I thought that was some fun little factoids there. That's it for you, folks. That's what we got this week. We hope you enjoyed it. Of course, between episodes, you gotta connect with us in places like
Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, iTunes, SoundCloud. Did I miss one? Our blog post on Tumblr.
all of that. And all of that can be found at DisneyCoastToCoast.com. Have a fantastic week, everybody. We will see you next time. Bye.
Thanks for listening to Disney Coast to Coast. Have a magical day.
Yes.
We're going to have a very coast-to-coast episode today because this week we're going to talk about attractions that have versions of the rides or shows on both coasts at Disneyland and Walt Disney World and kind of, I guess, discuss their differences and which one we prefer.
Okay.
And so let's just start at the top, shall we?